So this is the final league game of the 2025 season, and it is the second 11 at home to Horsham Trinity. This was a big game for both teams. Horsham needing to win and get the 30 points to guarantee promotion. Worthing needing to win and hope other results went their way to avoid relegation. First blood to Trinity, winning the toss and electing to field. After some pretty heavy rain during the week building up to the game, the manor bursting back into green and offering something slightly different in the pitch and the outfield to what we've seen over the rest of the very dry, hot summer. Rene, however, offering more of the same that we'd seen through the dry, hot summer. Blasting away, nearly a run of ball. Nice, quick start. So as you can see there, the outfield running pretty quickly. So Tommy and Rene, two of the highest scoring bats in Div 5 this season, opening up again. Slice of luck for Rene to bring up the Worthing 50. Lovely shot off the legs there. So Worthing so far managing to frustrate the Horsham bowlers until Tommy getting nothing on that as it comes back at him being bowled. Then what was probably the biggest cheer of the day was Horsham dismissing Rene. They know what a key wicket he is for any team. Facing our second 11, they were tremendously pleased to see that happen. Gav followed not long after, leaving Thomas Mohan, Josh Williams out there as we move towards drinks. And as he's off on the way back after drinks, there is a wicket. Josh not able to keep that one down. So 79 for 4 in the 21st. So Skipper Graham and Thomas are out there ready to take the fight to Horsham. As we saw several times through the year, Thomas with some well played shots with great power behind them. And Graham playing in a similar vein, really. Lovely shot cut away from Graham there. And Thomas effortlessly flicking one off his legs over the boundary for 6. 50 partnership up. Both Graham and Thomas batting well. Run rate creeping up. No wickets for a while, so Worthing hopefully feeling a little better at this point in the game than after those relatively quick flurry of wickets. Another big six from Thomas certainly won't hurt. And that rain that I mentioned earlier on from the week giving the pitch perhaps a bit more bounce at times than it has had as the rain has softened it slightly. And perhaps that was what did for Thomas. A very good 38 though, very well made, and a very important time for the twos to try and stabilise that innings. It's a double merit Bland out in the middle at the moment. Graham is the next to go though. That one spinning up in the air before Graham spins around. But like father, like son. Send the ball to the boundary. Nice 4 for Toby. He was unfortunately undone by one coming back at him pretty soon after though. Then pretty quickly followed by Jack, who simply didn't pick that one. So Worthing in the position of seeing Rajanamula up from the threes for the day, and Reece Atkins at the crease. Another one though that can't be kept down. Reece, just a brief cameo with the bat. It's fine, his work is done with the ball. Then something which was a sight for everyone to enjoy. Dominic Kay. Been a fantastic bowler for the club this season, as he always is. But he would be the first to say that he is not recognised for his batting prowess. However, today, he absolutely seemed to believe that today was his day to score some runs. So, blasting along at a strike rate of well over 100. Then finishing up the innings with an unconventional reverse before chasing 2 on the last ball. Dominic is run out. So fantastically spirited rearguard action from Raj and Dominic, and batting which will live long in the memory for anyone who's familiar with Dominic Kay. Did see Worthing creep up over the 200. So great start from Rene, important innings from Thomas, good batting from Graham, wonderful work from Dom at the end. Very much enjoyed that. And the task then is clear for Horsham. 40 overs left of the season. They need to score 202. Jack opening from the Broadwater end. Slightly difficult first over. Reece coming in from the pavilion. So the Horsham openers, Gold and Douglas, quite clearly not in the mood to wait for the runs. They are looking to get this game done and dusted, get their 30 points and promotion. So both of them scoring quickly, scoring well. And that is the 50 up for Horsham in the 8th over. First change from the pavilion end. Sees Raj come on, Mr. Dependable, and there is a wicket. So Douglas run a ball. Quick work from Horsham. Gold still out there, however, with Dean now at the crease. Simple single for Gold, though, to bring up his 50. Good strong innings from him to start Horsham off in their quest for the runs. And Dominic Kay coming down from the Broadwater end, hoping to back up his batting performance with some bowling today. And he does just that with a wicket catch taken out in the deep. Horsham, however, still moving along at distinctly more than the required run rate. Not a lot, it seems, that the Worthing bowlers can do about this. Toby having a spell from the pavilion end. Getting a bit of movement, as a lot of spinners had at the Manor on that day. Sometimes too much movement, that one dragging out to the leg side. And Graham having a go. Unfortunately, same result. Gold batting very well today, seeing everything nicely before blasting one back at Toby, which he holds on to brilliantly. Definitely a bit of a stinger on his hand there, but the wicket that Worthing really needed is taken. Graham then following it up with another. Horner going quickly. Worthing, though, still very much up against it here, needing to take 6 pretty quick wickets to stand any chance of staying up. And Horsham kept plugging away, nothing significant really in the last few overs, just ticking over the runs that they needed. So Gold 79, Rees not out for 60, doing the damage for Worthing, unfortunately. So Horsham Trinity did win, securing their promotion. Well done to them. So thank you for watching our last league game of the season. We will be back next year with much more. We hope to see you there. Thank you.